Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma ba'd. Welcome to day 3 of Ramadan and Iftar Chats, night 3. And this is a series where I'm going to be sharing, or I'm sharing different, chats you could have with your children, inshallah, at the dinner table or on the way to Taraweeh. Tonight's prompt or chat is to share a moment from your childhood when you remember your parents showing kindness and the effect it had on you. And so as parents, we need to open up a little bit with our kids over here, and we're going to try to dig deep and think of a really meaningful act of kindness our parents showed to us that we still hold on to this day. And so the ayah that I'd like to share, inshallah, and then the hadith. The Prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in ayah number 24 of Surah Al-Isra, Bani Israel, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually commands it. He says, وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ. He says, lower to them the wing of humility out of mercy. And so meaning when we are talking, especially when we become adults and our parents are aging and they're becoming a little bit lower and weaker, and we think we're really, really powerful. And so at those times, we need to lower ourselves in humility and humbleness in front of them. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He teaches us a beautiful dua. He says, وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. And say, my Lord, have mercy upon them as they brought me up when I was small, when I was young. And so have mercy on my parents as they had mercy on me when I was young, when I couldn't do anything, when I couldn't change myself, when I couldn't feed myself. I needed everything. I was totally dependent on my parents. When they were merciful towards me, I need to show that mercy to them, inshallah, or when we're older. And also we're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show that mercy on them in the akhirah, inshallah, and in this dunya as well. And then we find a hadith that is narrated by Abdullah ibn Amr radiallahu an, and it is found in the Musnad of Imam Ahmad. The hadith number is 7073, and you could find it there, where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, "Man lam yarham saghirana wa ya'rif haqqi kabirina falaysa minna." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that whoever does not show mercy to our young ones, and does not or acknowledge the rights and knows the rights of our elders, فَلَيْسَ مِنَّا, they are not from us. And this is a very, very scary hadith. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from being amongst those people who are disrespectful to our elders, especially our parents, and those who do not show mercy to our young ones and our children. And so what are some ways we could apply this, inshallah? A few things, inshallah. First of all, if your parents are alive, okay, as adults, we should respect them and give them and make them a priority in our lives. If they are close by, make sure they visit you as much as possible, or if they live in another house, to visit them as much as possible. If they're in another state or even overseas, making sure that you at least call them once a week or more, 2-3 times a week, video calls, have your grandchildren or your kids talk to them and their grandparents. So having this open communication with them, inshallah, so that you give them priority, that you respect them and you're showing that love and mercy towards them. If they've passed away, you try to do, especially in this month of Ramadan, do some sort of sadaqah jariyah for them. A lot of people, alhamdulillah, I work for Helping Hand for Relief and Development, and people, do all the time, they do different wells and water projects for their parents who've passed away. And so just $1,000, you could do a well in Pakistan, and it could help hundreds of people in a village and change their lives. And so that reward, inshallah, can be given to your parents, and you could actually have a plaque for them there. The other thing is how to show mercy to young ones. So if they're really young, make sure you spend time with them. Again, give them that priority, give them that attention. Take them to the park, take them for pizza, take them to the masjid, and then go for ice cream or pizza afterwards. So always have that relationship with the masjid and connecting it to something positive. And lastly, if they're older, okay, and this is the tough part, that they don't want to hang out with us, it's difficult, but make time, one-on-one time with them. Take them out into the car, take them to Dutch Bros, take them and get a what I get, I think it's called a Golden Eagle blended with salted caramel, right? And so you get that and you share that with them and you talk to them and you ask them for advice and you just open up with them, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, help us gain this connection with our families and our loved ones. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعنا وإياكم بالآيات وذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.